Who really controls your life? Hello, my friend. Today, let's talk about one of the most important questions we can ever ask ourselves. Who, or what, really controls our life? We like to think it's fate. People say, that's just destiny. Others blame their parents, their country, their boss, the economy, or politicians. And every time, we look outside of ourselves, searching for the answer out there. But what if the answer isn't there at all? What if the real puppeteer lives inside? Think back to your childhood. You dreamed big, maybe of being an astronaut, a singer, or changing the world. And what did you hear? Stop dreaming. That's impossible. Be realistic. Those words, repeated by others, became seeds inside your mind. You believed them. And that belief became a silent program running your life ever since. The truth is, most of the time, we're not controlled by the world around us, but by the beliefs within us. It's not life that decides what we can do. It's what we believe we can do. How many times did you want to take a risk, but that inner voice whispered, "Don't bother. You'll fail." How many times did you want to start something new, but that quiet fear said, "You're not smart enough, not rich enough, not good enough." That voice isn't fate. That's your program. Think about it. Why do some people rise from nothing and reach incredible heights, while others, who seem to have everything, lose it all? It's not about luck or circumstances. It's about who's in charge inside. Some people listen to their limits. Others listen to their dreams. History is full of examples. One person loses everything, yet stands up again, because deep inside they believe, "I deserve more." Another person stumbles once and gives up, because they're convinced, "Nothing ever works for me." Are they controlled by life? Number. They're controlled by their thoughts. Life is a mirror. If you look into it and see fatigue, struggle, or lack, the problem isn't in the mirror, it's in what you're reflecting to it. And the tragedy is, most people live their whole life arguing with the mirror. They shout, "Why are you showing me poverty? Why loneliness? Why sickness?" But the mirror only responds, "I'm just reflecting what you hold inside." That's why it's so important to understand. Your life isn't controlled by God or the devil, not by the government, not by your parents, not by your enemies. It's controlled by your deepest beliefs. And here's the good news. If the source of your destiny is inside you, that means you can change it. You can take your power back. Who's in control of your life when you choose a new thought? You are. Who's in control when you stop believing in the lie of your weakness? You are. Who's in control when you create a new inner picture every single day? You are. Yes, it's not easy. Old habits will try to pull you back. The voice of fear will whisper again. But it's exactly in those moments that your real freedom is born. Imagine a ship. If the captain leaves the wheel, the wind and waves take over. The ship drifts wherever chance takes it. But when the captain takes the wheel again, the same wind becomes his ally. That's your life. When you take the wheel back, the world begins to help you. Where there were walls, doors appear. Where there were dead ends, new paths open. Remember, your life is not an accident. It's a reflection of your inner choices. So if you want to change your life, don't start with the world. Start with yourself. Look at your life right now. Money, relationships, health. What do you see? That's your reflection. Want a new reflection? Change the source. Here's the secret. There's only one person who can truly control your life. You. Not your parents, not your partner, not your boss, not your government. Only you. So today, I want to remind you, your life is in your hands. And remember, anything is possible. Thank you for staying until the end. If these ideas resonate with you, subscribe to the channel Anything is Possible. Here, we're learning together how to master our thoughts, our emotions, and our destiny. See you soon.